Alright, so in today's episode we find out that apparently Ryuzu goes into a different... I'm sorry, it was a weird explanation. That was like extra odd to follow. They say she like went into a different timeline, different dimensions time. I don't remember exactly how they said that, but what I assumed would happen when she did her little technique thingamabobber was that she pulled a flash and just moved so fast that everything else was super slow. But no, apparently not. It was quite interesting. Like Marie was explaining it, and while she was explaining, Naoto said exactly what I was thinking. I don't understand any of it. I don't get any of it. But I think she said something like there was a different timeline that she's fighting in, which was odd. It's confusing. And it's just, you know what? If you're gonna give an explanation like that, there's no point of explaining it. Just let it happen. Just be like, she was moving fast. You know what I mean? Just give them a quick explanation. Yeah, she moved fast. And by moving fast, it made everything else seem slow to her. End of story. Also, we found out that chick's bodyguard is like some top of the line unit of her family. Well, that her family made. So, he's better than current, cyborgs and stuff like that. But he's not anywhere near Ryuzu's level. Also, we found out she has a little sister. It's it's odd because we got a weird reaction out of Naoto when she said that. Like, I think I understand where they're going with him. Like, he's not interested because it's a little sister. He's interested because she's a machine. Maybe. Either way, I thought he was cooler this episode. I was like, you know what? This character here is actually going to keep me watching this show. Because I was getting uninterested with the past 2 episodes. Halfway. But, man, this little dude is hilarious. Yeah, but together, he and Marie make an interesting dynamic. Because they're, like, totally different characters. You know what I mean? They're not similar at all, but besides, you know, being able to fix stuff. Other than that, not similar at all. So seeing those two together is interesting and kind of funny, you know? It's kind of making the show for me. And this episode was really good to me, you know, because when it ended, I didn't know I was at the end of the episode. It was like you have 5 hours and some odd minutes to go before the purge, and I was like, wait a second, the episode's over? Then the credits started going. Yeah, this one was really good. I was so into it that I didn't even realize that the time had passed. Maybe the episode used that technique that Ryuzu was using. Finished everything in a flash, but the whole time it already passed. Oh man. But yeah, that's all we got out of this. The information that there's another machine that he's probably going to get in like the next 2 episodes. Which, this show is making me wonder exactly how many episodes it's going to have. Please don't tell me. I like to hit the last episode and be like, ah, dang it, it's the last episode. You know, I don't like to look ahead and see how many episodes the show is going to have, but I don't know if it's going to get a second season or not or whatever, but at the rate it's going, like, if it's going to be a short show like 12 episodes or whatever, or 13, half of the series is gonna be covering them trying to fix this thing in this tower, because it's going slow. Because between this episode and the last episode, it's only been like, what, 2 hours, I think? Maybe? Hour and a half, something like that. But if they're going that slow, and I'm assuming that they're going to finish fixing it at the last second or something like that, So it's probably gonna take maybe 3 more episodes, could be 4, depending on how they stretch it. But yeah, I like it, but I don't like it when stuff progresses slowly. But it's cool. It's fine because I really enjoyed this episode. Also, the guy who she threatened the last episode, Marie threatened. They're basically, what's the word? They tricked him into admitting that he was a part of what's going on, you know, because I don't know, I was thinking of another word for that, but screw it. I'm just gonna say tricked. Yeah, they tricked him. So, whenever they get out of this predicament, they'll go and present evidence. I'm assuming they're gonna go and present evidence. Or, we could go the other route and just blackmail the guy. You know, just, it's whatever, just blackmail him, you know, just make him do whatever you want. Yeah, no, just do stuff for you. Anyway, this was a fun episode. And it was surprisingly good for me. Oh man. Anyway, that's the end of this. Peace out and have a great day.